Hello guys, welcome to our lesson of consideration. Uh, we want to look at sequence and series. Sequence and series is our topic of interest, and then we narrow it down to arithmetic progression. And before us is a question that reads the sum of n terms of a sequence 3, 9, 15, 21 is in fact 7,500. We are supposed to determine the value of n. We are supposed to determine the value of n. Let us see how this question is being solved. So let us have a solution for this question. Solution for the question that we have. Now we need to remember that when we are working out the sum of n terms of an arithmetic progression, then we need to involve this formula that says n over 2, and then we open the bracket, we multiply by 2a plus, we open again the bracket, n minus 1, we multiply by d. This one will give us the sum of n terms. N simply means the terms that we have in that particular sequence, and we are going to work out the n in this question for all the values that will give us a sum of 7,500. So n is the total number of terms, and a in this case is the first term. We'll have to identify the first term, which is our first term from the sequence. We started from 3, then we moved to 9, 15, then 21. So automatically our first term becomes 3. What about d? D is the common difference. D is the common difference. And how do we calculate the common difference? Is in fact the difference between the first two numbers, the first two terms that we have in a sequence. That is, we take the second term, then we minus the first term from the second term. This one will give us 6. So 6 is our common difference. 6 is our common difference. Now we plug everything into the equation, into the formula that we have. We have 7,500 is equals to n. We don't have n. We don't have n in this case. When we don't have n, that is what we are looking for. We open the bracket 2a plus we have n minus 1, then we multiply by what? By d. This is the formula that we have. Let us substitute what we have in this formula. We have 7,500 as our sum is equals to n over 2. We don't have n. Then we already have a, so it is 2 times 3 plus n we do not have, minus 1 multiplied by d, which is our 6. Let us open the bracket by saying we have 7,500 is equals to n over 2. Then 2 by 3 is in fact 6 plus, this is 6n minus 6. We cancel where possible. 6 minus 6, this one will give us 0. So we have 7,500 is equals to n over 2, and then we have 6n. We want to remove these two, the denominator, so we multiply both sides by what? By 2. Then we multiply here by 2. We get what? This is 15,000. 15,000 is equals to n. Then we multiply by what? By 6n. These two and these two will cancel. This 2 and 2 will cancel. Now, we proceed by saying that 15,000 is equals to n times 6n. This one will give us 6n squared. We want to remain with n on the right hand side, so we divide through by what? By 6. By what? By 6. So 6 and 6 will cancel. And then you discover that 6 will come to 15,000 how many times? 2,500. 2,500. Now this one is equals to n squared. We want to remain with n alone. We have to find the square root on both sides. Find the square root on both sides. So this one will go. Then we have n as what? The square root of 2,500 is in fact 50. So the total number of terms that will give us a sum of 7,500 is in fact what? Is in fact 50. So 50 is the total number of sums. It is, I'm sorry, 50 is the total number of terms that gave the sum of 7,500. With a lot of practice, I'm very sure these things will make meaning, and even you'll understand better. Thank you for watching. Continue subscribing and sharing this video. Thank you so much.